In our everyday practice, the prayer is very profound and very helpful. The prayer that you perform from the depth of your heart, genuinely and honestly, you make a prayer for all sentient beings. So this prayer is definitely there will be effect to them, and that they can experience how much benefit from the prayer. So there is the supreme generosity. Shantideva, Bodhisattva Jayavata, Pagina, Saso Juma, Chimbotang, Namka Shindu, Takoria, Simchin Pado, Mevai, Namang Nisu Show, which means just like space. And the great elements, of course, elements is very helpful for us. We needed elements, right? So just like space and the great elements, such as earth, etc., may I always support the lives of all the boundless, the sentient beings. The feeling of jealousy is not good. So therefore, Atisha is praying that may I be able to give up or abandon the feeling of envy or the jealousy. And Atisha is pointing out all our regular, very easily identifiable emotions. And we never consider that these, the emotional forces that disturbing our practice. So instead of, so for that reason, so Atisha is trying to, pointing out, so that is the obstacle, that is the hindrance, that is the obstacle to your practice. One hand you feel simple, or jealous, desire, stupidity. Okay, I know all of them, yeah. But you know them, but you don't know how to work with that. That's a problem, yeah. So therefore, what we need is, we don't need simple teaching, say that, oh, this is anger, oh, this is ignorance, oh, this is a desire, oh, this is something. But we need profound teaching. The profound teaching means that something not that you cannot think of. The profound does not mean that you cannot digest something, but the profound in the sense which you have never paid attention, but through these teachings that you know now how to work with them. So if you are able to do that, so that is the profound teaching. You can examine and you can observe the teachings. When the teachings explain, should abandon the negative emotional forces. But if you do not practice, or if you do not work with these emotional forces, simply telling by somebody tell you, oh, this is not good, should abandon, this is not good, should avoid, doesn't make sense to me. Yeah? Because I'm so used to with them, I don't want to separate with them. Because I don't feel enjoy without anger, without jealousy, because it's so used to, I think this is a part of my life. That's what the people say. But to them they say, no, this is stupid. This is not your part of life. This is not your nature. This is something that came from somewhere which constantly disturb you. And then now you should walk, and we should pay more attention. Yeah? So by practicing, by applying these teachings, and you walk with that, and then you experience. Therefore, Kadamba, they say, the strong belief in the linkage or the connection of the cause and the result. Yeah? So more you believe in the cause and the result, then automatically or spontaneously or naturally you feel disgust with the feeling of desire, feeling of anger, or this. Then you prove, yes, these are disturbances. These are no longer that I'm looking for, and I want to separate from these negative forces. There, then you really take action, and then you will avoid. So the belief and the observation and applying through these, then you can experience the how to, or you not really experience, then you realize I really should make separate now. Sangye stemni sungme tse zoba tamche pangcha shing dado sodang denpa cha siksum. When we talk about in Tibetan we call Dhamma, instruction or teaching, whatever you call. The meaning of teaching means to protect others' mind, right? Others' mind. And the teaching helps you to change your mental attitude from negative to the positive, from the wrong to the right, from the incorrect to the correct. So that is the sense of the teaching. Entirely the meaning of the teaching is to protect, to guard, and to change your mental attitude. So in order to guard, in order to correct others' mind, then Zoba Tamje wants. Zoba here is all the unfavorable situation is a Zoba, or complicated situation is a Zoba. Giving example, like somebody is angry just next to me, then in order to calm him down, to pacify his mind, I have to develop more compassionate and more loving kindness to calm him down. So what happens if I get angry at the side and I cannot help him to overcome his anger by development of my anger, right? So therefore, like sometimes in Asia like that, the kid cries. So in order to calm this kid, so you have to touch more gently. Oh, don't cry. Ooh, you sing a song, or to give her some candy, chocolate. If you beat, and she will cry more. Isn't it? Because sometimes you are too angry, mother or father, angry and beat, and more cry. Then what again? Say, don't cry. More cry. Same. So somebody slap you once, okay, be patient. 2 slap, okay. 3 slap, you just say, okay, just enough. Then I think he will understand what you mean. Yes. So instead of that, 1 slap, if you give 2 slap, 3 slap, 4 slap, never end the number. Yes. And you cannot help him or her come down, never, by slap back. Instead of that, say, oh, it's okay. I think more than enough. Okay? Okay, don't do that. Okay? So maybe a little bit embarrassing, this person, then he will come down. You feel a little bit embarrassing. Oh, what a strange this man never react to me. So this is the way. The anger can help overcome the anger by generating bodhicitta, good heart, compassion, and a loving kindness. Then you can help them overcome the delusive mind, mental attitude. So that's why Zoba Tamche compassion. Dado Sodang Denpa Cha means practice with patience, and the Dado always. So if you practice patience always, then once you are well trained, the patience, then the joyfully you will accept the negative circumstances. Then this will help you to protect your mind, and this will give the good protection to the others. And every negative emotional forces are not good to the bodhisattvas or the individuals who are doing practice of bodhicitta. It's very dangerous. If you have taken bodhisattva vow, then if you are unable to work with the anger, if you are unable to subdue or bring down the force of the anger, and if you are unable to bring up the bodhicitta practice, then anger is very dangerous to these bodhisattvas. Because the Shantideva says here, whatever wholesome deeds, such as making offering to the Buddhas, and the generosity, but that had been collected over 1,000 times, eons, but will all be destroyed in one moment of anger. If you are Bodhisattva, not for commons, of course, then they're very difficult, hopeless, you become hopeless. So, but if you consider yourself really seriously taking Bodhisattva vow, Bodhicitta vow, then you are really doing practice and you believe that I am Bodhisattva. But the anger arises, destroyed all the collection of the virtues in the past will destroy it in one moment. So very dangerous. That's Shantideva says, not me. Shantideva says. Shantideva. Yeah. So if you have a complaint, complain him. So therefore, it's a kind of, to me, we are having very serious or very heavy the battle between you and the delusive mind. Yeah, it's kind of a battling. You are fighting with these negative forces. And at the time of a battle, we have to expect some suffering and pains anyway. It's not easy to win over the what do you call this negativities. It's not easy because we used to with them too much for a long period of time. So it's not easy. But we need to continue a battle with these the negativities. So therefore, if you are really being so well trained of your mind and being so good practice with the bodhicitta, compassion, loving kindness, not only said from the mouth, but really bring it into the heart continuously, then there is a chance to be won over the battle from the negativities. And no matter how many the disturbances arise or how many disturbances come around you, but your mind state is never going to be diluted and never going to be defiled. So your undefiled state of the mind is always there, clean, clear, and stable, in the state of stability. So these will never disturb you. Why they disturb me? Because you disturb them also. You disturb the emotions, negativities, and then they disturb you. So if you don't disturb in the sense, when they come, okay, you just relax your mind. Yeah? And don't follow them. Just relax and protect you, guard your mind, watch your mind. Yeah? Be cautious with these, the negative emotional forces. Then they have no chance to disturb you at all. I can understand sometimes people complain about this practice of patience because they say, okay, be patient. Then they don't understand me. They think that, oh, I'm hopeless. So therefore, I need to really react sometimes. If I be patient, then they really look down on me, so they think that I'm hopeless, so they bully me. They say like that. But to your case, maybe it's true, but to the Kadamba masters, they will not accept what you have said it is. Because they say, okay, losing your faith or losing your temporary, the name or the value in the society is temporary problem. If you react, so this causes you the long-term pain and suffering. So it's your choice. So you would like to choose the temporary pain and the suffering, or you want to choose long-term pain and suffering. Definitely I will choose the temporary, of course. Because as a Dhamma practitioner, I will not choose the long-term. It's enough. From the beginning this of time, I'm really going through the suffering, the pain and misery, although I don't want, they are always here. So I enter into the Dhamma, I enter into the practice for the purpose of this eliminate this long-term problem and the suffering, which is more than enough now. So I don't want to continue this the unwanted situation. So therefore, I choose the temporary pain and suffering. Okay, let me lose my face, doesn't matter. People let people talk behind and say, oh, you are hopeless. Oh yeah, I'm hopeless anyway. So I'm hopeless, that's why I enter into the Dharma practice. So I'm hopeless for you, but I'm not hopeless for myself. So it doesn't matter. So that kind of what I call wise choice is very wisely chosen the temporary pain and suffering, but wisely chosen also to eliminate, to dispel this long-term pain and suffering and misery. So that's two options. What I'm trying to tell you is the mundane lifestyle is totally different from the lifestyle of the Dhamma practitioners. Of course, it's totally different, that we must not forget. Sometimes, that's why I'm keep repeating for you, let's say when you are in the teaching place, then you listen, yes, this is true, that's true. But when we walk away, then we cannot carry it along with us. The practice, the teaching, the instruction that you have received, and you fail to bring along with you. So therefore, there are a lot of disturbances, like the mundane world lifestyle. In the school, in the college, in the university, in the society, in the social, they always keep telling you, oh, you have this right, you have that right. You must not forget, you have to fight for this, you have to fight this, yeah? You should get your right, okay, don't lose yourself, you should win, and they should be lost. So all this kind of a subject that try to dilute our mind from the childhood, so you grow up with that. So you feel so hesitate to lose such the negative habitual tendency. So that's why, one hand, this is a great disturbances for you to apply the genuine Dhamma. Because here you want to do Dhamma practice, but here also you have a tendency, something that you don't want to lose this one, right? So that's why, in the Himalaya, long time back, the great Dhamma practitioners, they have totally given up this mundane worldly lifestyle. So they think this is not right. So they have chosen the genuine practice, the life of Dhamma practice, right? So therefore, must not mix with it. It's very difficult. It's your choice. Or you choose this one, or choose this one. You cannot really bring it two together. I mean, the notion, these two powerful, different notions, it's very difficult. This is very simple. It's very simple because the Atisha try to make you comfortable in the mundane worldly life also. So this is nothing much to do with the Dhamma practice, but it's the regular manner and regular behavior. Because sometimes we say, oh, my friend, so come, okay, go together for lunch, a cup of tea. But after a few days, no. And then you come, oh, my friend again. So many friends, but eventually all become your kind of enemy sometimes, and sometimes whom you don't like. So in the mundane world life, if you really want to keep the relation with the people, in the sense of really be so loyal to others, be honest with others, then the Atisha is trying to tell us to avoid, say, this is my close friend, this is my stranger, this is my enemy. But as the genuine love and the genuine kind of care, genuine loving kindness to all of them. Don't be too partial. You know? The partiality, my friend, two close friends. Sometimes you say, this is my best friend, and this is my friend. This is my so-so friend. So not like that. All same. All are friends. So like that. And this also means like not only for the sense of entertaining people. Sometimes we show big smile but not from heart, right? So this is, the other person cannot feel your genuine love and the caring. So if you really do it from the depth of your heart, then although you don't show big smile, you can still show long face, but other person can feel that you are a very honest person. Yeah? So the Bodhisattva way of life and helping other, through these we should develop, which is true, because without this delusive mind, we cannot practice anyway. Yeah? We all practice on ignorance. We all practice Dhamma practice on this delusive mind. We all practice on the base of this, the dualistic, the negative mental attitude. So without these, you cannot progress, you cannot develop further practices. So we all base on this, and then we walk with it, then we handle with it, then we try to how to walk it, whether abandon or transform it into the practice. So this is depends on your skillful means, but at least we all need to depend on this delusive mind. So the mundane world life is very important. Yeah. So bodhicitta develop because there is anger. So without anger, you cannot practice compassion, love and kindness, bodhicitta. So without dualistic mind, then there is no practice to develop wisdom. Yeah? So all the qualities very much depend on negativities. And we don't say, oh, negatives are very bad, anger is very bad, desire is very bad. We don't blame them. We don't blame them, but we appreciate them. We recognize these are there. We identify these are there. Now we are joyfully walking with it, right? So therefore, keeping balance in practice is very important. And all you do is from your heart, and genuinely, and sincerely. So therefore, you have to be very determined to accept the things or to walk with the things that without making any further mistakes. So important the significance of Dharma is the mind now, yeah? As Shantideva says, there are so many practices, but to cut the long story into short, then the practice with the mind is the essence of the Bodhisattva way of life. Now that's true, because all problems come from our mind, negative side. All the positives, the omniscient state of Buddhahood is also from our mind. Its choices are up to individuals. Suffering, pain, miseries, unwanted situations, all this come from our mind. If you identify this, okay, you walk with it, now you change. You want happiness, you want joyfulness, yeah? And you want to be happy, and you want to give happiness to others, and you want to bring all sentient beings to the Buddha, the omniscient state of Buddhahood, and you yourself wish to reach the enlightenment. That's all from the mind. So our practice is with the mind, not the external factors. You cannot go each by each. Okay, I want to realize the emptiness of this ball. Okay, now I want to know the emptiness of this mala. Okay, now no longer tie my mind with the mala. Okay, next is the mud. Oh, I'm really attached to this mud. Oh, this is the emptiness. Oh, it takes so long time. It's really exhaustible. You cannot finish all your practice like that way. So therefore, realizing all this comes from our mind. If you watch your mind, if you examine your mind, if you care for your mind, and if you protect your mind, so it's all in one. So in a short period of time, and you can get experience how much benefit from the practice. And certain kind of the experiences of the practice, like let's say when you do practice of compassion, then compassion arises. And when you do practice like visualization of the yidams, And there you can experience the natural power of the experience of the visualization of the deities. So all these, the noble qualities arises. Then sometimes there are obstacles also. The this obstacle in the sense of like the negative, the conception arise. Then you think, oh, I'm much better, they are lower. I'm greater than them. I'm much professional than them. Yeah? Sort of these kind of things come. And then this is we call look down others. Look down others. So in order to avoid such the negative mental attitude, we should think, oh, we all have a Buddha nature. Right? Buddha nature. We are all equal. From me to the smallest creature like ant, the small insect. They all have Buddha nature. They have a natural potential to be enlightened in the future. Exclusively, nobody. Everybody is really equally as precious as the Buddha, because they all have the potential. That is the Buddha nature. So in the Mahayana Uttra Tantra Shastra by the Buddha Maitreya says that if you think of that, then you will cherish other sentient beings. There you can respect other sentient beings. Oh, they are so valuable. As much as Buddha, they are valuable. The quality-wise, Buddha is just enlightened because it means revealed already. But sentient beings, it's a hidden, the quality. That's the only difference. But the quality of the potential itself does not make difference at all. Equally same. Therefore, then you will cherish. Then this kind of negative notion of looking down others, the bully others, thinking that I'm much better than others, I'm much more professional than others, such negative mental attitude will diminish. And Shantideva's teaching in the Bodhisattva Jaya Avatara, and he said, you have to be very respectful to others. Quality-wise, sometimes you cannot see, like Bodhisattvas can be in the form of an animal. Bodhisattvas can be in the form of any kind of a form of the beings. So they have their own activities in order to benefit sentient beings. There's no such thing, say, one certainty activity which benefit others. There are innumerable numbers in the way of benefiting others. So therefore, you have to, it says, Shantideva says, you have to be so respectful to others. And sometimes opposite way you should think that, oh, I'm much lower than them because I have an ego, I have a dualistic mind. I'm sure I'm much more than them. They are so wonderful individuals, always showing a smile, making joke, yeah, making people laugh and a smile. Oh, nice. When I look at myself, oh, I'm so egoistic. I have so much power of the ego. I have a dualistic mind. I have a desire. I have an anger. I have a jealous. Oh, I'm very low compared to them. That sort of teaching or practice is given in the Bodhisattva Jayavada. And the Kadamba practice is like that. That means I'm training my mind. I'm pacifying my mind. I'm trying to calm my mind. It helps me. This is an essential practice. So therefore, be respectful to others instead of look down them. All right. So that's for now. And I think we will do some meditation today, since weather is very nice, and we have a lot of the fresh air from the window and from the door. So we do a little bit of meditation on the bodhicitta, compassion, loving kindness, or whatever the practice is suitable. If you feel that maybe impermanence, or the practice like on what's it? If you're physically unable to do the position of meditation, then you're going to relax. But more important is the mind. So that's more important.